Hello, my name is Tanwei Ashley and I'm 17 years old this year, and I'm currently studying at SMK MUNSHI SULAIMAN. Today I'll be talking about one of my favorite novels that I have read. The genre of this book is fantasy and adventure. The title of the book is Harry Potter. Harry Potter is written by J.K. Rowling. She had the idea for the Harry Potter series in 1990 on a delayed train from Manchester to King Cross Station. This novel consists of 7 parts. Today I'll be talking about the second part of the book, which is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This book consists of 366 pages. The story begins with Harry spending a miserable summer at the Dursleys, his only remaining family. During a party hosted by his uncle and aunt, Harry is visited by Dobby, a house elf who warns him not to go back to Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft and wizardry. Harry adamantly refused to comply with Dobby's warning, stating that Hogwarts was his home. Dobby then performed a hover charm on Aunt Petunia's pudding, dumping the pudding on one of the guests' head. The Dursleys, infuriated, locked Harry up in his room for the rest of the summer. But luckily, Ron, along with Fred and George Weasley, came in their father's enchanting car to save Harry from the Dursleys, spending the rest of the summer at the Weasleys. When it was almost time for the second year of Hogwarts to start, Harry and the Weasleys go shopping at Diagon Alley for school supplies. When they were shopping, they encountered Lockhart, a famous author, and a temporary defense against the dark arts professor at Hogwarts. They then later also encountered Lucius Malfoy, a pure-blooded wizard, father to Draco Malfoy. As Harry and the Weasleys prepared to return to Hogwarts, Harry and Ron were unable to enter platform 9 3/4, the platform where the Hogwarts Express is. Dobby, the house elf, sealed a barrier to platform 9 3/4 to prevent Harry from reaching the Hogwarts Express. With no other option, Harry and Ron decided to take the enchanted flying car to catch up with the Hogwarts Express, but they were given detention for damaging the Whomping Willow after arriving late at school. On Halloween night, Harry, Ron, and Hermione found the school's caretaker's cat, Mrs. Norris, hanging from the ceiling, petrified. They saw a threatening message written on the walls of the hallway, with blood. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. By doing some research, Harry, Ron, and Hermione learned that 50 years ago, a chamber at Hogwarts was opened, and a student was killed. While playing for Gryffindor in the Quidditch match against Slytherin, Dobby, in an effort to set Harry home, enchanted a ball and hit him, causing Harry to break an arm. An unfortunate mistake by Professor Lockhart resulted in Harry losing all of his bones in his right arm. That night in the hospital, Harry sees a petrified first year being carried to the hospital wing. Soon after, Professor Lockhart begins a dueling club. While they were dueling, Harry scares his fellow students by speaking with a snake. Harry's ability frightens the other students because only the heir of Slytherin would have the ability to converse with snakes. Harry, Ron, and Hermione brew a potion called Polyjuice. This potion allows them to assume the form of someone else. They turn into 2 of Draco's closest friends. They question Draco and learn that Draco was not the heir of Slytherin. Right before Valentine's Day, Harry finds a diary in the broken toilet. This diary belonged to a ghost named Moaning Myrtle, who stays in the girls' bathroom. That night, Harry writes in the diary and it responded back by writing. Through this, Harry found out that it was Tom Riddle that was responding to him. He also found out that Tom Riddle accused Hagrid for opening the Chamber of Secrets. Hermione was mysteriously found petrified. A few days later, Ron and Harry found a piece of paper with a description of a basilisk on it in Hermione's petrified hand. They came to the conclusion that the monster in the Chamber of Secrets is a basilisk. Before the boys could do anything, the teachers announced that Ginny Weasley, Ron's sister, has been taken to the Chamber of Secrets. Together, Ron, Harry, and Professor Lockhart went down a secret passageway in the girls' bathroom to the underground tunnels. Professor Lockhart then accidentally curses himself and Ron helps him. Harry leaves them behind and enters the Chamber of Secrets himself. He encounters Ginny laying on the ground with Tom Riddle standing beside her. Harry later finds out that Tom Riddle is actually Voldemort, who has been enchanting Ginny with his journal. Harry calls help from Dumbledore, and he sends a phoenix and a magic hat. Tom summons a basilisk, but the phoenix ends up puncturing its eye. Harry found a sword in the magic hat and used the sword to kill the giant snake. After the snake died, Harry sticks its fang through the diary and destroying Tom. After the fighting was done, Ginny wakes up. Harry explains his adventure to Professor Dumbledore. Lucius Malfoy then storms into the office